Hey guys, this is Chris once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another request from Rick. And he wanted me to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the movie. I actually might have it right here. No I don't. But I have it on DVD, but it's called Jason Goes to Hell. Now, I used to watch this movie a lot when I was a little bit younger. It was actually the last Friday the 13th movie I saw before the remake. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like this movie. It's definitely an underrated Friday the 13th movie. The only problem people have with it is that Jason is not in the movie at all, except the opening scene, which I reacted to the reaction video on. Jason basically is blown up, and his body parts go everywhere. And throughout the movie, this guy eats Jason's heart or brain. I can't remember which. His heart or his brain. And from then on, his soul that was in his heart or brain, whatever, gets transferred to a bunch of bodies, and throughout the movies, so that means different people gets Jason's soul put into them. That's basically the plot of the movie. It's definitely one of the more weaker entries. It's definitely very disliked in my opinion, though. I mean, it's underrated, but it's not the best in the franchise. It's definitely better than Jason X and the fifth one. Even though I like those as well, it's just a fun ride. I mean, I do like all the kills are definitely the highlight of the movie. I mean, a girl literally, there's a scene where these two couple were having sex in a tent. You see bouncing boobs and everything. And this girl gets stabbed through the chest and then ripped open. And she splits apart. It is graphic, it is horrific, and it is awesome. Like I said, the guy eats her and there's blood oozing out of his mouth. It's really gross. There's a scene where a guy gets melt, kind of something out of The Blob, the remake, where a guy's laying face on this in his chest, and his face rips off, and it's strings of looks like fucking melted cheese coming off of a grill. It's fucking gnarly as shit, but it's some great makeup effects. A worm pops out of a guy's neck, and it stabs people. There's a scene where a woman gets headbutted in the mouth, and her face caves in. Pretty gruesome shit, man. So there's definitely the kills and the deaths and the gore is definitely the highlight of the movie, definitely. There are some pretty stupid, weird scenes where a guy's a naked man is getting shaved, which was weird. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Or there's a scene where there's another really cool death. Probably my favorite in the movie because it freaks me out. It makes me cringe when I see bones popping out of people's arms. He Jason grabs the guy's arm and bone pops out of his hand. It was fucking brutal. It's just a good, fun, gory movie. If you can stomach it, I recommend it highly. There's a scene where the main guy of the movie is in jail because he got blamed for some of the murders. And I think Creighton Duke, that's his name, I believe. And he's trying to make a deal with him, and he's breaking the guy's fingers, which is funny as hell. If you do, because if you don't, I will break your fingers. If you only break your fingers, I will tell you everything about Jason. He breaks 4 of his fingers, which is pretty funny. But I'm not going to spoil the ending because I don't want to spoil too much of the movie. But it's definitely a fun, gooey, wet, not in that way, and the gore fun way, not the sexual way. But It's definitely a fun, good, gooey, just fantastic movie that I recommend. Now, it's not as to me. It's not as good or as enjoyable as Halloween 3, which I love that movie more than this. By the way, if I'm going to review Halloween 3 tomorrow, I definitely will, because I do think this is better than this, because that one actually has good characters and some good acting. But this was still a fun movie. I recommend it. If you're not a semi Jason fan, I think you might enjoy this. If you're like a die-hard Jason fan, you probably might not like this. But let me know what you guys think about this movie in the comments. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it sucks ass? Do you think it's the best in the franchise? Let me know. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys later. Bye bye.